This is some of the memorabilia that we have over the years between Chris and me, including Chris's cap. Right, England?
Yeah, so this is a cap. When you play for your national team at the youth level, they give you a cap, or all through the levels, and they give you the cap for the youth. They give you against the teams you play off against in that tournament, and this was against Wales and Holland, or Netherlands. This is one of George's best caps when he played for Northern Ireland. There's a picture with George. This is one he signed to me. There's a nice lineup with probably the greatest soccer player in the world ever. That's Johan Cruyff, who is right there. There's a bigger version of that same picture again, which is Cruyff and myself, Bobby Civil. That's Hoop's mates, another Dutch player. My Wolves headshot when I was playing with those guys. There's the full first team. Yeah, so Daniela and Michael and Nicholas and Alexander all wearing game shirts to the game tonight, which is kind of cool. And these are a bunch of old shirts that, you know, collected over the years. When I first came to the Earthquakes, actually, I was number 5 for the indoor season, just for like a few games at the end of the season. So then they gave me the number 7 shirt, which is what I wanted. These are all these NASL shirts are great. I mean, they're so much different than anything you see. This is the California Surf, where I was number 11 at the time. These are very popular again now, you know, these shiny stuff like this. Try and keep them somewhat. There's one of George's shirts from the Earthquakes days, and there's one of George's shirts from the Aztecs days.
I think I must have shown Kip.
Don't think we'll get into that one anymore.
I think that's what people watch.
There's a Johan Cruyff shirt from the Aztecs. That's the 1979 season. The Cosmos always had cool gear. They were sponsored by Alessi, which is a French company. That's a Giorgio Canale shirt, and he was the greatest goal scorer in the North American Soccer League. I wouldn't say he was the best player, but he was certainly the best goal scorer. I mean, he scored all sorts of goals for the Cosmos. So, you know, those are great memories and stuff you get when you go along.
This is normally full of both of our paraphernalia. Obviously Chris with his soccer and what have you, and then George with his friends, and my sister Ange is up here with Cher.
There's my father. Paul McCartney. Come on, ready? Come on, let's go. Good girls. Let's go. It's a night game at Avaya. You got to take the big coats, just in case you need them. You normally do. Get there early.
They told me 6 to the team.
Yeah, that'll be good. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Thanks,
See you
babe.
later. Row your boat. Are we still filming it?
Filming all the way to the...
Oh, get out, really?
Yeah.
All right, so put something good on, Mike. Your driving's going to get heavily critiqued as well on the interweb.
Interweb?
I don't know what to talk about. I've told that bloody Bengal tiger story so many times. I think I've run out of things to talk about, by the way. Is he filming my ball spot?
No.
No, okay.
Just keep your head to the left. Keep it to the left.
Keep it there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a pretty down girl, living in a lonely world.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe
We're filming. Am I allowed to drink before I go on the field?
Oh yeah.
All right, turn the camera off. Crazy George!
How you doing? Ah, this is good. Oh, look, we got a cam. We got a. Ah, this is crazy, George. The Quakes are gonna destroy Portland. Ah! Oh boy! Oh, my hero! My hero!
Thank you, George.
Are you So you were in this group.
We go back that was 1975 with the Bengal. How many times am I going to tell the Bengal Tiger story? But it's the truth.
He popped the ball.
Tell them about the one in Dallas with the lion.
Oh, well, he came out with a lion in Dallas in the center of the field. The lion attacked the trainer, and it was me and the trainer.
Clarets everywhere.
And blood everywhere, the trainer's blood. It was ugly, and then they finally saved me.
Gotta put it in my car.
Thank you, buddy. Britannia Arms Capitola.
Hello.
He's the man.
My old mate. He's a lot older than me though.
Did you give Beefy the elbow again?
I did, why?
Yeah, you moved it. The members are...
He was okay. He wasn't that great, was he?
Go say hi to Bill Hardy.
I understand you were starting rumours about me.
No.
Throwing Paul Child out the Hall of Fame.
I said, Chris gave me the
How
elbow.
can he replace Paul Child,
Hey,
really? They just moved him temporarily.
Yeah, I tell you what, he gave Paul Child the elbow. Unbelievable. This place in San Francisco, and it was like a party. Chamber of Commerce, and we walked in. The Tiger was in the room.
Same Tiger.
No, it was like, it was the preview. No, there's one thing in a field.
Yeah.
And it was scary then. In a room, it was like, get out of town, man. This is not gonna, you're not gonna.
So Denny. How are you?
You look good. Thank you, I know. Thank you. In general, my wife is putting my clothes out but she's in Germany right now. So I decided to... You can decide. No, I was like, okay, today's a brave day, I think. Put the salmon.
Something that everybody will comment from the first moment. You can call it pink, bro. Yeah, you don't have to call it salmon. You can call it pink.
It's salmon.
If you have a lot of time, but if not, you can stay even here. It doesn't matter.
Play quite wide and fast in the beginning, and also try to find the space behind them in the very first phase of the game. First 5-10 minutes, right? And also try to press them really high.
Zeros at halftime is fine. Allow the game to come to you guys, yeah?
They have lots of players in the central area, right? Lots of players. So, where's the space? So, I think, Florian, when you can just play that fast ball, you know, and use, you know, Baku and Salinas even more. So, you have to play and switch faster.
As you all know, tonight is a very special night here at the Baez Stadium as we induct San Jose Earthquakes legend and current broadcaster Chris Dangerfield into the San Jose Earthquakes Hall of Fame. Please turn your attention to the video board.
Did you hear what he's saying? He said you're David Silva.
He was a very versatile player. When he came over, he was young, had the flowing locks.
His contribution was huge. Chris, congratulations.
Chris Dangerfield.
Well, thank you all. It's a tremendous honor. I'm so proud to be inducted into the Hall of Fame for the San Jose Earthquakes. First thing I want to do is thank these guys behind me, my teammates. Soccer's such a team game, and the players you play with and the friends you make along the line, that's really what it's all about for me. My good friends John Smiley and Nick Nicholas were playing with me in Portland. They said, you're going to love it in San Jose. And typical fashion, NASL, Pelé brings out the first ball, Lou Rawls sings the national anthem, and Bruce Jenner, better known as Caitlyn Jenner, kicks off the first ball. Fabulous, only in the North American soccer league. My daughter Daniela flew in from London, my son Michael, my sons Alex and Nick, and his wife Cookie, or Catherine, sorry Cookie, and my beautiful wife Lindy. It's so special to have those guys with me tonight. And finally, I need to thank you guys, the fans. Since 1975, I've seen so many and met so many of your fans, whether it was at Spartan, Buckshaw, Stamford, here at Avaya, and you've always been so supportive of me and open. I love it when you guys see me in the stadium or see me in Los Gatos or whatever and say hey and talk about the old days. You're so loyal, you're so passionate and so knowledgeable, and it's just an honor to be inducted into your Hall of Fame. Thank you.
The legend.
You want that margarita?
Ah, what a couple of good-looking boys.
You want a shot?
Oh!
Chris?
Here we go. Living in the Hall of Fame.
Cross it in. Come on. There it is.
Thanks again for joining us here tonight for our game presented by Audi.